Hey, what's up, guys? First thing I should probably define for you is what is Audio Video Club? What is Radio Club? What is Film Club? Hang on. What's up, guys? I'm Mr. Glaza, and in short, Audio Video Club, Film Club, Radio Club, whatever you want to call it, is really up to you and what you make it. Now let me define that a little bit. Anything audio video, you put it together in your head. You put together YouTube videos, you put together Twitch stream, you podcast. You want to have a morning show, I just drop my keys. You can do that. Your job is just know for me, you have permission. You have the gear to make something, not like you're an 8th grader, but like you're a pro. And it's simple as that. The world's your oyster. Let's take a tour of the studio. Anything from, and this isn't just Audio Video Club, by the way, where you go live on the air as a DJ, where you have your own morning show, where you can podcast, where you can make YouTube videos, for crying out loud. The world is your oyster, and it's what you can think of. I will be glad to suggest to you a group that you can be part of as a student if you're not quite like, hey, I want to be involved, whether that's the sports crews, whether that's making a podcast, whether that's, imagine what you could do with a couple of your friends is what I'm saying. Let's show you the studios to get you hyped. Just a minute. All right, real quick, guys. Hey, there we are. Now we can see my face. A little bit about me while I'm going to give you this tour in D202, that's my room. Mr. Glaza, that's me. A little bit about me. I fell in love with media when I was your age, but I didn't get to play around with any audio equipment, any gear, any cameras, any pro cameras at least, until I got to be a sophomore in college. Fast forward a little bit, fell in love with it. 15 years later, doing media, doing radio, doing freelancing, doing late night shoots for concerts, mixing sound. I've done all of it. I worked for a news team. Not all of it, but a lot of it. So I'm super excited, super happy to get to show this to you. I really have the coolest job ever, is the short version. But enough about me. Let me show you the studios. We are still getting put together here in the video room, but by no means do I not want you to use these. Know that, hello room, come on, lights turn on. Okay, so we have the green screen room that'll all have a standard like news setup. So there'll be a desk over there, there'll be anchors, there'll be a camera like this one over, so you'll be able to shoot in this room and utilize the green screen and have it controlled by, through this glass, there's the director's room. But that's really like, intense, right? The cool news is maybe what you're more familiar with. We have mobile cameras. We have our 3MOs, super, super nice cameras, HD, we're shooting that. We got 4Ks. You can get around and you can play. I have students borrow my cameras all the time for YouTube, for Twitch, for their own projects. And my hair is looking amazing today. Great first impression, right? Well, here's the thing. If you maybe don't want to do video, whatever that is, come talk to me about it, by the way. But I should also point out our brand new studio, bigger than any of your channels on YouTube. You think you have 300 followers? Ooh, that's a big deal. No, we broadcast to 40,000 right here. I'm just saying, brand new studios. Yes, we still have some boxes in here from getting put together. Technically, we play alternative music. We got our own little twist. Pro mics. This is a better equipment than I've ever had in any. So you guys, they pulled out all the stops for you is what I'm saying. And I want to give you the opportunity, whether you want to come in here and record a morning show, whether you want to be part of a goofy, wacky, joke-telling team. I'll share some examples of what students are doing before, or do something like the D&D podcast. That's Dungeons and Dragons, by the way, if you didn't know. You should know. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a dork too, and will encourage you in your passions. That's really what my job is as a teacher, is not to say, hey, do this, but it's to say, oh, you want to do this? How can we make that happen? So that is a nutshell. Anything audio video, I'll leave a description of what some other students are doing down in the list to give you an idea of what you could be working on. But really, my job is to just coach you in what you've always wanted to do. Of course, there's that, and I can easily make suggestions if you just want to be involved but aren't sure. Anything from audio, video, to graphics, to media, to, well, imagination. Let's talk. Let's talk is the short version. I'm Mr. Glaza. Glad to have you in Audio Video Club or take any of my classes. I think you might have kind of a good time.